Is this thing on? Hello? Okay. Cool. I don't need this. So yeah, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Good? Yeah. How many of you in here play sports?
Me.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's okay. But yeah, no, I love playing sports. I'm nothing but net in volleyball. So I clearly belong in this group. How many of you are from the Midwest? Most of you? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. So you know how we in the Midwest have a thing to say things loudly with the least amount of words possible? Yeah, well, in my family, we do that to a T. So one day we were teaching my 4-year-old niece how to do knock-knock jokes, and we were like, Nava, knock-knock. And her response was, door! So effectively, the child's never going to learn how to do knock-knock jokes. But, yeah, are any of you in here religious at all?
Yeah.
At our Catholic university? Nice. Very cool. So I describe my relationship with religion as me and religion are seeing other people at the moment. Because, who wants to date a perfect entity? You're always the bad guy, and no one needs that negativity in their life. I have a campus minister, and she was once telling me, yeah, I live alone. And I'm like, no, you don't. And she's like, what do you mean? I was like, you have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And she's like, yeah, I guess you're right. And I was like, how does it feel to always be the bad roommate? So, it's fine. So how many of you guys have been on dating apps before?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Some don't want to fess up, that's fine. Do you guys know the stereotype of horse girls? Yeah. Have any of you ever dated a horse girl before?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He says yes.
So one thing I found from my dating app experience is that there's a male equivalent, and it's called a fish boy. So it's when you're on a dating app and you see, a fish boy. He has a fish. He's holding it by the mouth. It's next to his face, and his shirt is usually off. Because nothing says come hither like slime, scales, and spikes, apparently. And for horse girls, at least horses are majestic, right? Like, you never see a slow-mo of, a fish galloping through a field with, scales, flowing in the wind. So if you have to choose horse girls over fish boys. Let's see. You guys know that sneeze smell? Like that bad smell after someone sneezes where it's, sweet and gross?
Yeah.
It's the worst smell in the entire world. And how can the worst smell in the entire world come out of someone's nose? Is what I'd like to know. Because it's does the nose just trap all of the bad smells and just explode them out all at once? On that note, do you know what I call sneezes? No? Nose orgasms. Because you're just as disappointed in not sneezing as not orgasming. Oh, and that's another thing. Whoever said it's about the journey and not the destination has clearly never had sex for 2 hours and not orgasmed. I'm just saying.
Yes.
Yeah, how many of you here have been dumped mid-sex? Just me? Oh, okay, Aaron. Woo! Thanks, buddy. I got you. So since that happened, I've become a little bit of a recluse. And I've become an old lady, actually. I have a cat. His name is Wisby. Greatest thing in my life. I'll never find anyone better. I also drive a minivan. It's a golden Honda Odyssey. Her name is Big Bessem. And I have literally shit my pants. Yeah, no, it's true. And this all started back in the fall of last semester. I was feeling a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress, so I self-medicated with coffee, like any average, college student. So I go into ABP, and I get my coffee. I get the cup, I get the sleeve, and then I get hazelnut coffee, and then I put cream in it, cap, good to go. And I'd have 5 cups a day. This is how ridiculous I was about my coffee. And so this went on for a couple weeks, and then I realized I was running out of flex money. And I couldn't afford my coffee anymore. So I started drinking coffee at home, just black, because I didn't feel like buying milk because it's expensive and you have to go to the store. So it gets to about 4 months without, my special ABP coffee. And I finally decide that I have enough money left over in my flex to go back to ABP, and I'm so excited. I'm like, oh yeah, I've been waiting for this. So I go back to ABP, and I do my routine. I get my cup, I put the sleeve on, I put it underneath the hazelnut coffee, and then I put the cream in, and then I put the cup, and I'm good to go. And I did this 3 times the first day I was back. I was really overzealous. And so I'm feeling good. I'm like, yeah, I have 3 cups of coffee, I'm back. What I didn't know was in those 4 months, I developed a lactose intolerance. So, I'd come home after a day of like being out and drinking my 3 cups of coffee, and I'm like, oh man, like, you know what? I really need to fart. So I do. And I shit my pants. And I cried for an hour. I'm Talia Shabazi. Thank you and good night.